I really need help. I'm losing my boyfriend, and I don't know what to do. I know I messed up, I know that. But he's acting like I did something completely unforgivable, like I committed some unredeemable betrayal, and I just don't want this to be the end. Especially not over something that, in my heart, felt meaningless at the time. I'm 25. He's 27. We've been together for 5 years and have lived together for the last 3. For the most part, everything seemed fine. Things got a little predictable, sure, he works a lot and we'd mostly just stay in. Sometimes it felt like he barely noticed me anymore, but I thought that's just what happens in long-term relationships. The fire dims, the passion fades, but the love stays, right? Then, a few months ago I met someone. He lives in another city. It started so casually, just conversations. I wasn't looking for anything. I didn't go out trying to cheat. Just unfolded. He was charming, funny, flirty. He paid attention to me. He noticed things like when I got a haircut, something my boyfriend didn't even mention. This guy made me feel attractive again. Desired. First it was only texting. Nothing serious. Then came a few pictures. Nothing explicit. Not at first. Then came the invitation to meet. Said yes. The first time it was just drinks. Talk. The second time we slept together. I won't pretend it wasn't thrilling. It felt like this secret, exciting thing. Like I had something that was mine again. But I never wanted to leave my boyfriend. I loved him. I still do. I just felt like something was missing and I didn't know how to ask for it. Jay, my boyfriend, started getting suspicious. He saw a text once and asked about it. Played it off. Told him it was just someone I talked to. But he kept bringing it up. He told me something felt off, that he had a bad feeling. I got irritated. He'd never been the jealous or controlling type, and I told him he was being paranoid and insecure. Meanwhile, I was already sleeping with this other guy. Lied to Jay. I gaslit him. I minimized his instincts, and I regret that so deeply now. Then he found the messages. I don't even know how. Maybe I left my phone unlocked. But he saw everything. Every message. Every detail. He didn't scream. He didn't accuse. He just stared at me and asked how long it had been going on. Froze. I couldn't lie, it was all there. I tried to explain. I told him I felt invisible. I said I missed feeling wanted. That I never planned to leave him. He didn't say much. He just started packing my things. Quietly. Like he'd already made up his mind. At first, I laughed in disbelief. I actually said, "Are you seriously kicking me out over this?" But he didn't flinch. He just kept folding my clothes, bagging up my life like I was already gone. I begged him to talk to me. Told him we could fix it. I offered everything. Full access to my phone, no contact with the other guy, therapy, anything. I told him it was a mistake, a stupid, thoughtless mistake. But he just said, "It doesn't change what you did." And he's right. I did this. I broke his trust. But still, 5 years. Doesn't that mean something? Doesn't a relationship of 5 years deserve at least one serious attempt to fix what's broken? I've supported this man through everything. When he was finishing school, when he got his PhD, when money was tight and we barely made rent. I chose him over and over again, even when things were hard. And yes, I messed up. I lost my way. But I never stopped loving him. Now I'm stuck in this nightmare where I can't undo what I did. But I can't accept this being the end either. He said he can't trust me anymore. That I made him feel crazy, like he was imagining things when deep down he was right all along. He said he doesn't want to be with someone capable of lying so easily. And I understand that. Really do. But I also believe people can grow and relationships can heal, if both people are willing to try. He's not even willing to talk. That's what hurts the most. For a few days, I was still technically in the apartment. He said he wanted me gone, but he didn't physically push me out, so I hoped. Maybe there was still a sliver of hope. Friday night I went out with friends. I needed a break from all the shame and sadness. We danced, we drank, and for a few hours I felt okay. A guy friend offered me a place to crash, and I took it. Nothing happened, he's just a friend. Saturday we hung out again. I didn't want to go back to the apartment where Jay was pretending I didn't exist. I wasn't ready to face that silence. Sunday I returned and my key didn't work. My things were in the garage packed up. He'd changed the locks. I stood there stunned with nowhere to go and no closure. I called voicemail. I texted, he replied. You knew this was coming. Find somewhere else to stay. And that was it. 5 years reduced to a sentence. Now I'm staying with that same guy friend. Still nothing romantic. Just a place to crash while I figure things out. I've started looking for apartments for roommates. I'm trying to move forward, but I feel completely lost. Like I'm living someone else's life. A part of me still wants to scream that this isn't fair. I was ready to fix things. I was willing to do the hard work. I begged him to give us a chance, and he slammed the door shut without even looking back. And yes, I'll admit something uncomfortable. I'm not sure I'm ready to completely cut the other guy off forever. Not because I want to keep cheating, but because I don't want to live in a relationship where I'm under constant surveillance either. That's my boundary. I'm willing to be honest and transparent, but not controlled. So I guess that's it. I'm single. I didn't want this to end this way. I didn't plan to be this person. But I made the choices that brought me here, and now I have to live with them. Still, I can't help but wonder. Did we really mean nothing to each other if he could just erase 5 years without a word of goodbye?